Hey everyone and welcome. Well, we're finally starting to talk about it. You're wondering what I'm talking about? Well, it's Agenda 30, the UN's initiative, the 17 sustainability goals. They're actually instructions that our politicians, who are supposed to be voted in by us to represent us, are running off to suck off bureaucrats around the world and completely ignore the will of the people of their own nations for the will of the majority of nations. In other words, slavery. Well, this was Bev Turners. She's on GB News with a monologue that I think nails it. Now, I will link to all of these documents that she's talking about in this section, and I'll pin them in the comments section as well. So you've got, as they like to call it, the receipts for all of this. Maybe we can start pushing back against this Agenda 30 because it's essentially communism. Worldwide communism enforced by people that we have no say over. Couldn't it? Let's have a listen to what she says.
The UN's Pact for the Future sounds all lovely and warm and collaborative. Who wouldn't want to think about the future and a harmless pact to help protect humanity, all with your best interests at heart? Call me a skeptic. I think we need to dig a little deeper into this. Agenda 2030 basically underpins everything that is happening in towns and cities all across the world. Agenda 2030 consists of 17 sustainability goals. So that means that elected and some not so elected politicians came together and agreed that if only every government in the world would adhere to these 2030 aims, some might say instructions.
That would be us, Bev. That would be us. We know it's instructions. Think about it. If you're going to an organisation like the UN, and they're telling you that these things need to be implemented across the world, whether the people of the nation like it or not. Politicians are no longer serving us, are they? What did Starmer say? Oh yeah, he prefers Davos over Westminster. Let's continue.
You might recognise the branding. It is everywhere, although you probably almost never consciously noticed it. It was included in the Euros football. It appeared at the Olympics. It is in every corporate handbook and on every website. Open your new mobile phone and there it is in the apps, even though you didn't ask for it. This Pact for the Future sits alongside two other complementary documents. They are the Global Digital Compact and the Declaration on Future Generation. Global governance, you say? Well, as you can see, world leaders are, on the surface at least, committed to this vision. But it is not possible to achieve these utopian ideals without a deliberate, perhaps forceful, redistribution of food, goods, property, and rights, just like good old-fashioned communism. Just as communism was never really about equality, this new version, which is deceptively called stakeholder capitalism, is not about equality either. This is Klaus Schwab's "you will own nothing and you will be happy" mantra. No, you won't. You'll be miserable, you'll be weak, you'll be obedient, but hopefully sufficiently angry to try and break free. The UN's Agenda 2030 is all about control. Leaders lacking empathy are not troubled by reducing humanity to a mere data set upon which they can keep tabs. And at that point, we, the people, are nothing more than a commodity which can be monetized.
Now she's bang on the money with most of that, isn't she? What I would disagree with is we're already numbers on a spreadsheet, Bev. We're long past that one. Long past that one. Now they want to be able to take those numbers and force them into lifestyles that they did not choose, all while they skim off the top. So hopefully everyone, this is the start of the pushback against this Agenda 30, although it has been already taken on board by the British government. There we go, gov.uk, Agenda 30, delivering the global goals. It's great, isn't it? And these are the actual documents she was talking about. So you've got the Agenda 30, you've got the Global Digital Compact, and you've got the Declaration of Future Generations. I will put links, like I said, in all of those. Pass this out to as many people as you can, because obviously they're trying to enslave us. It was in baby steps, now they're rushing for it, which means we have a chance. They're scared and they're worried that it's not going to go through, it's not going to work. So now is the time to ensure that it doesn't, everyone. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.